I researched on the topic adoption of e-commerce in small-scale enterprises in Nigeria, focusing on investigation of on traders of consumables. The aim of this research was to investigate and examine the position of e-commerce in small-scale enterprises in small-scale businesses in Nigeria, determining key issues influencing e-commerce adoption, the benefits, and possible suggestions on implementing e-commerce in SSEs. The objective of this study was to the objective the objective of the study was to investigate the effect of and benefits of e-commerce in SSEs in Nigeria, investigating the inhibitors influencing e-commerce adoption by examining the political, the technical, the environmental and cultural factors, and also analyze both primary and secondary data derived from the investigation and give suggestions to motivate e-commerce adoption in SSEs in Nigeria. The research method was interpretative, using an inductive approach. The interpretative model was used based on the need to consider the contextual and natural environment of affecting the SSEs in Nigeria. Data was collected through multiple sources, such as interviews, direct observation, and supporting documents from the business owners. The study population was the study population consists of 25 traders of consumables from three local government areas in Abuja, Nigeria. The population consists of traders who have already implemented e-commerce in one e-commerce websites who were already using e-commerce websites in one way or another. E-commerce websites such as the Konga, the Jumia, and Gigi. These are websites that are similar to that of Amazon. Purposeful sampling was used to select the participants. The eligibility criteria to be a participant was be a business owner of consumables in one way or another, already implementing e-commerce and must be based in Abuja, Nigeria. I was the primary instrument for data collection as a researcher using qualitative approach for analysis. Triangulation was used in data analysis. This was done to achieve to achieve integration of information from various data sources and to help improve validity of analysis. The interview data was transcribed and uploaded to NVivo composited data analysis. The interview process was semi-structured and unstructured. Questions were generated after the literature review was circulated in advance, and after the questions were generated after the literature review was circulated in advance to enable respondents to familiarize themselves with the study questions and what is required of them. The first group of questions was based on the existence and context of the business, like the size of the business, the place where the business is situated, the number of staff, marital status, and the use of any form of ICT. Among the 25 participants, it was discovered that 24% of the respondents have adopted e-commerce, while 76 have not. During the interview, it was also discovered that those already implementing e-commerce had challenges such as the bank charges, the financial constraints, the lack of internet infrastructure, the cybersecurity issues, and customer face-to-face preference. Based on the TOE definition in the literature review, factors influencing e-commerce adoption and readiness were included continuous communication breakdown, internet speed, educational background of business owner's enthusiasm and e-commerce perception, and the role of government. There were limitations for this research, and the finding of the study have consequences for both businesses and researchers alike. And The researchers make recreate the study in various countries, particularly for small-scale enterprises in developing nations. In developing nations, the findings could be correlated with results in the study, drawing more similarities and discrepancies with the context of Nigeria. This study leads to the need for more work on policy related issues to the availability related to the availability of reliable internet services and legislation to govern e-commerce transaction in a manner it would assure users protection and it will assure users protection and trust. This research also offers up a range of research opportunities using questionnaires and formal interviews for e-commerce for comprehensive nationwide qualitative research on adoption of e-commerce in general. It is recommended it is also recommended that in developing countries like Nigeria, many small-scale businesses have not really grasped the value of adopting e-commerce, and a comprehensive political or legal structure with high-level government assistance would help majority of these businesses in Nigeria to adopt e-commerce. There also it also appears to be a low awareness of e-commerce based on the results I got from my research. So it is advised and recommended awareness building using both electronic and print media in different languages, because Nigeria is made up of different ethnic groups that speak different languages. That it would help raise awareness and promote e-commerce adoption if an awareness is made in the different languages.